Everybody, it's David McCoy here, Ochimo Properties, Real Estate Matters. So today I was trying to think about what we might talk about, and this is sort of a related topic to house flipping. We're continuing our series right now where we're talking about questions real estate investors might have or topics they might be interested in. And so this is it's related to house flipping. It's what we call being a wholesaler, being a real estate wholesaler. And pretty much everybody I know that does this, or that I know of that does this, it's with residential properties. I suppose you could do it with just kind of any kind of property, but I would say that it's just probably most prominent with residential, and it's probably a little bit easier with them because there's a good steady demand for these kinds of properties. So the way this works is a wholesaler basically will buy a house or whatever kind of real estate it might be, and just pretty much immediately sell it. So they're trying to be the first ones in line to come along and buy houses, and then they usually sell them to people that are looking for homes for rental properties, or looking for homes that they can flip. And you know, it can be quite challenging to find those properties. And there's some people that they're not really super interested in doing the flips or having rental properties. They'd rather just go ahead and make some money up front. And so what these guys typically do is they have a pretty organized, they set up an organized campaign where they are trying to get a pipeline full of houses. And lots of times the way they do it is they won't ever actually close on the property. What they'll do is they will do it as an assignable contract. And there's lots of reasons you might like to do that. You know, one reason is you save closing costs. If you don't have to close, you don't have to pay any of those costs. But there are other reasons as well, in terms of a little less. There might be a little less liability that way. It depends. It depends. But so these people will generally get a house under contract, and then immediately they start hitting their contact list of people that are flippers, or people that own rental properties and all that, to try to sell it again. And as I said, what they usually do is they just assign the contract to them, and then there's a separate closing, and they get paid from those. Generally they probably are getting paid before the closing. Now, you know, sometimes some people do that. I mean, and that's their whole business. I mean, they're just doing that. Some people they just kind of do it now and then. The last house that I flipped, I got that way. I found out that it was for sale, but by the time I got to it, someone had already bought it, and the person who had bought it was the broker. The broker that they had hired, he thought it would be a good, you know, a nice house, and he's flipped a number of houses, and but he thought, you know, if I can just go ahead and sell this quickly and go ahead and get my money out of it up front, I'd rather do that rather than flip. So there are people who do that, and you know, it can be pretty risky. It can be pretty rewarding, but it can be risky, because you could find yourself in a situation where you have to close and you haven't found a buyer, and you have to have the funds to be able to do that. And you know, you'll probably still be able to sell it eventually, but you may have to hold it for a while. And so it's not without its risk. And of course, you know, when you're buying, you know, houses and stuff like that, that's not small amounts of money. That's large amounts of money. So, but there are people who do that. So there's a whole market of people that are wholesaling real estate. And as I said, it's normally residential stuff. There might be, I think you would probably see some stuff like with multifamily as well, and a few things like that. But, and like I said, you could have other properties, but the lion's share of that is going to be with residential. So that's what property wholesaling is. You know, it's again sort of a broad topic. There's, you know, it's a pretty big art. I mean, you have to be pretty secure in yourself to do that. But if you want more information about that, or if you want to talk about that more, let me know. If you had specific questions about that you would have liked to have had addressed, let me know that too, and I'll try to do it. And so anyway, I'm going to make this one kind of short. I've been running long, so we're going to let this one be short tonight. Hope that this was helpful. If you like this video, please click like. If you think someone else might benefit from it, I hope you will click share. And if you want to see some of these coming up in the future, please hit subscribe. And that's it for tonight. Hope you all have a terrific evening, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.